Tuesday morning, suspected rebels of Allied Democratic Front ADF attacked parts of Ntoroko district before they were repulsed by the UPDF. Locals in the area fled their homes to avoid the chaos. However, today, UPDF spokesperson Brigadier Felix Kulayigye gave an update on the security situation on Ntoroko, adding the fleeing residents are now returning home.
I had heard of some people saying we are establishing IDPs. Prime Minister's office said no, there was no need. Indeed, there wasn't. Because the place is safe now and secure, the wananchi can go back. In the same vein, we salute the people of Ntoroko for their recent cooperation and vigilance that saw the entire ADF elements who crossed into the country put out of action.
According to Kulayigye, the attack by the ADF was a diversionary tactic following a fire they have been facing under Operation Shuja.
None of those who came from Congo to attack Ntoroko went back. Those who attempted to go back, they drowned in River Semliki and the crocodiles enjoyed them. The instructions were, go and kill the kafiris. You know, if you are not part of them, they call you a kafiri. A pagan, in other words.
The army spokesperson also explained how the rebels' death toll had increased from the 17 reported on Tuesday.
20 ADF fighters were killed, while 15 others were captured following a hot pursuit. 16 submachine gun rifles, 1 PK machine gun, ammunitions and assortment of improvised bomb-making materials and other items were recovered.
The army explained the reports of other attacks by rebels in Koboko and Ajumani.
There have been issues with groups operating in South Sudan, fighting with the government, with SPLA. These groups have been having some spillovers in areas of Moyo, in areas of Parabek, in Lamu district, but we have adequately deployed and our people are secure on that side.
Brigadier Kulayigye explained the gains made by the UPDF Operation Shuja, which was launched in November 2021.
That scores of terrorists were killed and dozens of others injured in the strikes against the targeted positions. ADF abandoned their main operational base in Kambiayuha, lost huge amounts of their logistical stores. Hundreds of other militants fled. Hitherto, their well-entrenched positions scattering deeper into the hinterland.
On the issue of the East African Standby Force, Brigadier Kulayigye said the combined forces would operate separately in their respective sectors.
Sector 1 is South Kivu, and it is Burundi that deployed in South Kivu. Sector 2 is North Kivu, and Kenya was required to deploy in North Kivu. Uganda was required to deploy in Ituri province. Those are the 3 sectors the ESA force is deploying in. As we speak, you have heard, of course, the Kenyans have partly deployed. We have sent our headquarter component to Goma. It has already arrived. I think by next week, the first force in Ituri will have landed over the Ugandan contingent.
When asked about a border rider identified as Ronald Sekayingo was shot at by a UPDF driver identified as Abdul Sali at Kawanda SS Gate on the 27th of November 2022, Kulayigye said he was not ready to answer that question and could only entertain matters to do with the security situation of the country. He said that Operation Shuja, which was launched about a year ago, has made many strides, but could not specifically say when it will be concluded, highlighting that dealing with insurgencies is a very unpredictable and fluid undertaking. Sudhir Byaruhanga, NTV, Mbuya.